What is emotional surfing? Well, maybe you experienced in your life situations where your emotions just overtook you. I would name it emotional tilt. Flipper machines. When you have too much sensoric input in a flipper machine, it just blocks. So sometimes you can have like an emotional tilt if emotions go from a scale to 70% intensity or even more, right? In these situations, we lose control about words, actions, and feelings, right? So it's a strong feeling of control, losing control. And for examples can be like in a family or in couples when there's a strong fight. And in these situations, please try to, as often as possible, leave the situation, because in this situation there's no adequate solution possible, right? So, and that's emotional surfing alike. Like there's people who suppress their emotions all the time, and then it's like a boiling cooker which just explodes. So that would be more like a depressive or anxious pattern. And then there's the borderline personality style where people have, like really from birth, often like a biological predisposition that there's just so much more tension in the body, and that it can be easily provoked that an emotion gets very, very strong and intense. Or also in the histrionic personality, it's very quick that an emotion can be like very strong over flooding, but then goes away very, very quickly. So what is crucial there? Well, just see, everything is on a scale. Like there's people who are emotionally neutral. They seem to be neutral, and it's more like a lake, right? There's not a lot of movement. So it has a lot of pros there, right? You can take better rational life decisions, and everything is more stable and secure. And then there's people where there are small waves or even like 10-meter high waves. So it can feel very draining, very dangerous, very threatening. But on the other side, you can live a very fulfilling, intense life if you learn to surf, right? And that's the thing. And how to surf 10-meter high waves? You can first like make a protocol. In which situations is this happening, right? What's your thoughts there? What's your feelings there? And if it's very threatening for you and provoking again and again, negative things in your relations, you can search for professional help. And yeah, but then it's basically 50% accepting that this happens, and then 50% trying to train like 3 up to 5 skills. Could be leaving the situation, getting into fresh air, going to the toilet, shaking yourself, clapping your body, or like taking a cold shower, cold water over the hand, like biting into a chili thing. So basically, like try to find 3 up to 5 very intense sensoric input things and repeat it 1 or 2 times to get back into the current situation. And what does this do? It takes your attention away from the intense emotion and gets you more into the present moment. Yeah, so that's called skill training, and from the DBT program. And that's a very helpful thing. So all of this, it's no psychological advice, but yeah, just wanting to share some information about emotional surfing. And yeah, what do you think about emotions? Like as I was a child, I was very fascinated with different emotions, different personalities, and how people can be so different. And I read a book like with 10 or 11, it was called Unemotion. It was so interesting, like a society without emotions. But then there were 2 people who discovered, oh my God, that's weird, right? All of the society agreed to have no emotions. No one has an emotion, and we have emotion. Oh God, that's so scary. And really would recommend this book. I'm not getting paid for it. Yeah, what do you think about too much, too less emotion? In my opinion, like every emotion is very nice, like it's a sign of yeah, that things can be affecting one, and it's more like a sign, yeah, an interesting information. Do you want to pursue this direction, or do you want to go into another direction? So I'm pro emotions, and it's just about learning to serve for everyone, I think. See you next time, 2 Minutes for Life.